Hey Soloists, Agent Solo Matt Rice here, ready to finish off this game. I think what we're going to do here is to start this turn off, we're going to use our teleportation rune that we purchased at the shrine down here that Bruce has. So I'm going to use that to teleport back to the Hex city in the middle, and we'll see how that goes in a moment. So we've teleported back to here. I assume it means I can camp here as the movement. So camping, get -1 skills, get to roll, what do I get to roll? I roll survival and gold because I don't need to wander anywhere. For Brute, that is finding some gold, failed survival but doesn't eat anyway. So he's going to get 2 more gold, bump himself up to 64. So much gold here from that little frozen portal that we did. And then the Nomad rolls the same thing. Ooh, Hex there. We heal up, but everyone's at full. And 2 doesn't have to eat any food. So finds 2 gold as well. Excellent. So she's up to 48. Alright, we've got plenty of little abilities here that we can use coming up soon. And we're going to probably, I'd say, gear up one more time before we take on the Dead King. So what's going to happen here? In a city, no circumstance needs to be drawn, and we camped as well anyway. We could have discarded it if we didn't like it. We're in the city. The event time is that we're going to turn in this quest. We're going to get a power card each. And that'll be our 4th quest, not quite the 5th. So no other extras. But we get 1 power card each. For Brute, he gets +1 defense and first mastery. They're depending on us. Yep. They know it's the last city. The city's freaking out. And they're depending. His guard's going to go up to 10. And his first mastery, aggressive stance, goes up to 10. Probably not necessarily the ones I want at the moment. I'll fix up his other stuff later, because I think I'm going to buy a lot more gear here in a moment. The Nomad. Let's see what they get as their... they get +4 health, which is pretty handy actually. The toughness of a Titan. That's damn straight. That's pretty good timing for her. So that's up to 19. Okay. So I was thinking of probably boosting her health. Alrighty. In this city, we've got plenty of gear to help us out here. We do have 2 Mystic Tonics, which is handy to get rid of any conditions that we get taking on this Dead King, which we'll have a look at very soon, but 140 health. I'm thinking with my Relentless Strike here, that could do 5. 5 lots of 26s, 130. If I pump that up a few more times, we'll be at 5 lots of 29s, 145, that should do it, plus Undead Favored Die. So that's 15, 24 gold to be spent on that. So let's take the gold down to 40. 40. And I'm going to get this to 29. 7, 8, 9. Alrighty. Let's get Elizabeth's defense all the way up. Now, what's that going to cost? 4, 9, 15, 22, 30, 39 gold. So she's left with 9 gold. Let's use hers. 9 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boosts to make that 17. Excellent. Alrighty. We've still got 49 gold left. Should I up some skills, I guess? I could spend 6, 7, 13, 16 to up each one by 1. Get more 777s is a bit better. So 6, 7, 13, 16 gold. Takes him down to 24. Let's get this to 7, 7, 7. What have we got? We've still got 33 to go. Let's just get everyone fully healthy, I guess. So Nomad's going to spend 11, 18. So 9 from her. Another 9 from the Brute to get into 15. Cool. And that's going to get her 3 more health. To 22. So she's looking pretty healthy. 22, 5, 6, 7 that we spent. So 15 to go. Who else can I do this to? 15 to go. What the hell? We can just go 4, 9, 15 there. Bump the energy up 3 more to 13. Oops. 13 each, 22 that was. Cool. And that's the 15 off Bruce. Alrighty. That's the end of our city phase. New target, well, there's only 1 target left. Has to go here, so she moves next turn, or he or she. I'm not sure if the Dead King's what kind of person it is. It's probably not even a person. I draw a new quest, even though I'm not going to really use it. On the F tile on Explore on F. And F is not out there. Okay. Bezel Quark. It doesn't really matter. I don't think I'm going to use it. 1. Direction of 1 is northwest, and it's going to move 1. So just up there. Okay. New round came gear. We're all healthy. Yeah, what are we going to do here? I think. Because I think what's going to happen here is I could move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for normal movement, but then I may have to draw a circumstance that I don't really want to do. He's going to move 1. He's got to move into 6. He can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can't get there, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So save the embarrassment here. I'm going to camp, but nothing's going. I'm not going to buy anything. Not to worry about. I'm just going to skip a turn here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then go straight to the city after that. Bezel Quark doesn't matter. Let's just skip ahead. This is now or never. Then I'm going to move normally to the Dead King. I just have to double check that we don't wander. Yeah, I think this is what happens. We still do this. But I don't think on a Dead King that we, because it's a boss, we don't have to draw circumstance. And yeah, we passed. It's whether we have to eat, I guess, for Nomad. Roll for her if she eats. She won't eat, she has 7. Alrighty, cool. Let's take on this Dead King. Let's do this. It's on, like Donkey Kong. Alrighty guys, apologies for the glare, it's getting late, but I've got to finish this off. Dead King, the final battle. 140 health, 120 energy. Let's fill that out. 140, 120. If we win this, we save the land. If we lose, it's all over. Down to this. Scourge of this valley, for hundreds of years, the Dead King has mostly kept out of mortal affairs until now. Though some have tried defeating him, none have succeeded. All who go up against him eventually fall to his power and join his ranks as one of the undead. I fear the population is close to deserting this valley, for the Dead King now moves, seeking to destroy life wherever he can find it. He can triple target health on a 1, and you test us for navigate. Undead Horde tackles 3 targets, dealing 9 health damage to each. If any target fails a skill, they'll become trapped, which is not good. I think it's we have to roll a skill to be able to do an action. We roll group survival for the 2. Heroes who succeed deal half damage. Oh dear. Those who fail have their attacks negated by the Legion. Wow. If more than half the heroes fail, the Bone Legion absorbs all damage that is dealt this round. And Murder of Crows also takes effect. Oh, okay. Paragon, the Dead King acts twice this round, and you roll the die again. Blocks 30 damage. Far out. This is nasty. Group energy, the Dead King suffers their life as each hero loses 12 energy, which is not good for Brute. 1 target begins to decay. I'll have to look at what that is. Oh, it says here, losing half their remaining health at the end of each round. Oh, wow. This ability cannot kill a target, nor can it reflect. Okay. Entropic Wave, group health. Each hero suffers 8 health damage. If this damage kills a hero, they are raised by the king to fight by his side. They can't be targeted, and at the end of each round, they use their basic attack. Yeah. Oh, wow. In Murder of Crows, the Dead King unleashes a swarm of crows. Each hero is surrounded. Each time this is rolled, add 1 to the cumulative damage suffered. This damage cannot be negated or reflected. Well, I'm hoping to one-shot this guy because Bruce is super mad. He's keen to do it. I think the Nomad is going to be defending or healing. Defending means I could use an item as well. So I'm going to defend with a Nomad, which is 17. So 17 defense, plus the Wizard's 5 defense, so 17 and 5 for defending. Bruce is going to do his Relentless Strike 5 times, as he can do. It goes down to 11 health, because he uses health. He's going to do Brutal Assault 5 times 29. And, favourite opponent, Dead King is undead. So let's roll the favourite opponent die. Let's see if we get some explosions. No, we get 3. Plus 3. Alrighty. Now let's see what the Dead King does. Remembering now that I can't use Lockstones in combat. He rolls a Hex, which does not sound good at all. No, that's the worst one. Dead King unleashes a swarm of crows. Each hero is surrounded. Each time this is rolled, add 1 to the cumulative damage suffered. This damage cannot be negated or reflected. Each hero is surrounded. What's surrounding do? Surround targets suffer 2 health damage during the declaration phase of each round of combat. This damage cannot be reduced or reflected. This effect does not stack with itself. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So we're surrounded. But that's not going to affect us until next turn. We're just absolutely hammered him. He's thought, what the hell? I'm going to try and stop you guys from hitting me. But 5 times 29, well, 5 times 29 is 145 plus 3 is 148. He is toast in 1 round. Look at that. I think what happened here is that Bruce was just so buff and the Nomad was doing well with exploiting weakness, trying to keep buffing him up for the attack. We just took down the Dead King. The reward is that we win the game. How's that, Soloists? Finally succeeded in some kind of game here. Well, that'll do us, guys. That was Hexplore It. Hope you enjoyed this series. I was happy to come back to this game. I haven't played this game in over maybe 2 years. And I saw that Mirza Noctis kickstarted. I thought, what the hell, let's do it. Let's play it. And I'm really keen for that new edition that's coming out soon. Solace, as always, to crush your gaming thirst, play solo. Thanks for joining me, guys, throughout this series. And I look forward to showing you another game very soon. See you later.